We love toys that teach. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from OWI is Marketing Manager Daniel Ramirez. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Fred.
Great to see you. And give us a bit of background to start with before we start talking about the individual toys here. Background about the company.
Okay, so OWI, the robot division specifically, started back in 1980. So their OWI Inc. started as a company that sold commercial speakers and to the retail shops selling speakers, and then there was an opportunity to get into robotics that arose, and that's how it kind of started. And we focus on creating products for children that are not only fun but also educational.
Well, let's talk about some of those toys here. You've got a bunch that are fun. Some are electronic, some are not. You've got something called a cyber hand, which is really an interesting product for kids. Tell me about it.
Okay, so the cyber hand is it's a DIY kit. Everything we have is a DIY kit. The cyber hand is 16-inch. It's pretty big. You wear it like a glove, and it makes your hand look big, and it's controlled by springs. So you can kind of put these rings on your finger. They go with the glove, and then as you move them, the robot hand will begin to move. Yeah. So it has an adjustable palm plate. You can change the size for different hands. Can pick up 600 grams maximum if you're using it to pick up an object. Recommend picking up smaller objects with it. But yeah, it's just a mechanical robot hand that uses no water, no electricity. It's just spring activated. And
the kids are putting this together?
Yes.
And learning as they go here, I suppose.
Yes, we recommend it for ages 10 and up.
And you've got other products in this line too. Give us a little bit more of an overview. There's even a STEM lab with lots of, I guess, things for kids to do.
Yeah. So, everything we do is, like I said, is interactive. The STEM lab, it features components that you can rearrange in different ways.
Hi, I'm Antonio Pelangio. I'm the Sales and Marketing Manager for OWI. I'm here to show you one of our newest products. It's the 101 STEM Lab. This product has 4 base modules in it. It's going to have your maze race. It's like a carnival style wacky wire game. For the maze challenge, once you turn it on and you get the little opening in the loop around the metal, you get the metal loop around wire, it just turns into a classic carnival game where the goal is to not make contact with that wire. Once contact is made, the bell's going to ring, and that's going to signify that you have lost. This game's going to help kids of all ages improve their manual dexterity, as well as improving their fine motor skills. An alarm system, we're going to have a audio and a light show going on. Once you flip the switch on, you're going to get a sound coming out of the blowhorn, and then also the light show inside of the glass dome. If the sound's a little annoying or the lights are a little annoying, you can actually disconnect the wires for one of them, and it'll show the user that by kind of affecting one of the wires or the circuit connections, you're actually going to be able to affect what's happening in the show. So say you want the sound out, you just unplug the sound wire. Say you want the light out, you just unplug the light wires, and you can kind of have full control of this challenge. You're going to have the air blower, which converts into 3 different challenges. It's going to be the flying ball, the vacuum cleaner, and the bubble blower. And then the last one, which isn't shown here, is the flying disc. It's going to be a similar concept to this, except it's going to shoot a disc up into the air. Once you work your way through the base modules in this kit, you can actually look through the instruction manual, and it has over 100 schematic diagrams set up there. So when the user builds the base models and then connects the base models together, this is going to allow them to really expand their knowledge and expand the play of this product, where kids are going to be able to work through 100 different schematic diagrams and eventually get to the point where they can almost design their own schematic diagrams and create their own creations based off of what they've learned. So ultimately, we see this product as a 3-step product. You're going to learn the base modules, then you're going to learn the connections, and the schematic diagrams. And then you're going to actually get to the point where you can create your own schematic diagrams, which will be fully understanding the product. So you're going to be learning, comprehending, and then fully understanding. Thanks for watching. For more information on this and other products, head to OWIRobot.com.
You also
Yes.
have solar kits for kids to play with.
We do. We have a whole line of solar kits. They do, one of the cool things about the solar kits is that it gets kids to go outside. They, in addition to learning about renewable energy sources, like they all have solar panels. I mean, we have a few different ones. We have one called the solar battery top fuel dragster. That one actually has a battery and a solar panel, so it's kind of a hybrid. But what it does is it has a switch at the bottom where you can alternate between using the battery or using the solar panel. The solar panels do need direct sunlight, but once sunlight hits the panel, it'll start the gears. It'll start the motor, which will engage the gears and get the product going. We have one that's called the X-in-1 renewable energy kit, which is 10 projects in one. That one has, we call it renewable energy kit because it has 3 different forms of energy. One being the solar panel. There's a hand crank generator, so you can kind of crank it and then watch the movement of the kit. You can make like a little dinosaur or a car. There's 10 different experiments you can make. And there's also a wind powered one, which is just it's like a fan, but when wind hits it, so if you put it like on a windowsill or if you blow into it, you'll turn the fan and it'll light up an LED bulb.
So lots of things for kids to learn with these kits, and I guess with summertime season coming up, vacation, it's a good way to keep kids engaged and learning something while they're having fun.
Right. It's perfect for the summertime, especially when it gets warmer outside. Because you can take these outside, especially the solar panel kits. So they're perfect. They're meant to be played with outside. But the building can happen inside, and what happens is a lot of kids get bored during the summer when they don't have things to do. So these projects, some of them take 4+ hours to complete. Our robotic arm, if you've never done anything like this before, it could take someone who has no idea what they're doing maybe 8 hours, because sometimes although we have detailed instructions, sometimes there's a little bit of, oh, I skipped something, and then you have to go back. They have to troubleshoot and figure out, oh, what did I do wrong? We get calls for people all coming. We allow our customers to contact us if they need any assistance with putting anything together, and we do our best to help over the phone, but we also have troubleshooting on our website. But sometimes part of the fun of putting something together is figuring out what you did wrong and then correcting it, and then you kind of get that like light bulb moment where it's like, oh, there you go, now it's working. And it becomes an even more rewarding experience in that sense, because like I said, I say this a lot, they're kits, so you can't just open the box and play with it. You have to put it together, and I think it's a lesson in following directions and patience, and down the line, as an adult, I put together like IKEA furniture, and it can get pretty frustrating. So I guess starting off young, you kind of get the idea. It's similar to building blocks. You have to lay on the foundation, and then you can kind of see a bigger product come to life.
Where does pricing start on some of these kits, Daniel?
Yes. So we offer a wide range of prices. Our lowest price offering starts at $11.95 retail. So if you want to just kind of dip your toe in and not fully commit to like a big project, you can get something that's affordable as well as easier to put together. The Rookie Solar Racer V3, that's our least expensive item in the line, or the most affordable, I should say, and it's at $11.95. That's the entry point, and then we go. Currently, our line goes. Our highest end product goes to $91.95 suggested retail. So that's closer to $100. So you got a big range, and then everything in between. At the higher end price point, we have a product called the Smart Core 6. So that's like a 6-in-1 modular RC kit. So it has a core, and you can make 6 different vehicles, 3 sky and 3 land vehicles. So you can make a drone, a plane, a hovercraft, a trike, a car, and so on. But there's and a gyrobot. So they all controlled by one singular core, and then you kind of rearrange the parts, and there's a remote control. So that's kind of at the higher end, not in terms of difficulty, but just as in terms of the actual product features.
You're getting lots of building for the money there too.
Yes.
For more info, the site is OWIRobot.com. Daniel Ramirez, thank
Yes.
you for spending time with us.
Thank you for having me. This was great.